Hey everyone, and welcome to Season 2 of Linking to the Afterlife. This season will continue with our soul existence readings and connecting with your loved ones in spirit. We will also be adding a few organic chats with friends and episodes explaining more about communicating with the afterlife. If you'd like to be a guest on the podcast, see the show notes. Thanks for listening. Hi everybody, I am really excited about this series. I've always wanted to do a concentrated group of videos on spirit guides, how to ask, how to receive, how to interpret. So I'm going to start with spirit guides, inner band and outer band spirit guides. So if you don't speak to anyone in the world of spirit right now, you feel you don't have a connection, I'm going to give you definite connections in this, and then later on how to speak to them, how to receive and interpret spirit's messages, and also how to ask questions. But this one is specifically about inner and outer band spirit guides. Before I became a medium, I saw a medium, a physical medium in the state of Virginia. And it was from this gentleman that I received my first spirit guides. This medium did spirit card drawings from a box. So quickly, spirit cards, they go into a box, blank 3x5 cards go into a box, and they close it up, and the medium blindfolds himself or herself and has some papers in their hands that the audience has filled out, and they're all folded up, nobody can see them. And on these little notes are from the audience, loved ones that we have that have crossed over, some spirit guides' names that we might know, but I didn't know any spirit guides. So I just put in my dad's name, who happened to be gone at the time. And then the medium proceeds to read the room, and at the end, when he opens up the box, on those blank 3x5 cards, spirit has painted beautiful pictures, and they're all going to be different. So on the front could be anything, and on the back is going to be your name and some of the names of your guides or your loved ones that have crossed. I currently am doing this same thing to create works of art like this from spirit. This is another one of the cards I received from my spirit guides, Mother Mary and Jesus. And this is a lily, which is the symbol of Jesus. And on the back, again, is my name, some spirit guides, and some loved ones that have crossed. So this is where I first got some of my inner band spirit guides. During those couple of years before I became a medium, I was talking to these spirit guides. And these are the ones I'm going to give you today, your inner band spirit guides. You don't have to have their specific name, but I'm going to give you their general name so you can start speaking to them and using them for guidance in your life right now. First, inner band spirit guide. There's 5 of them and everybody has them. The first one is your joy guide. Joy guides are typically, they come to you when you've lost some of that joy in your life. Sometimes they come to you as the inner child that you might have lost, that time in your own childhood, the age when maybe something happened and you were forced to grow up a little bit sooner than you would have liked to. As adults now, we can call on that joy guide. When we've lost some joy or when we can't seem to find the joy, find yourself in a moment of quiet and say, hey, joy guide, I could really use some joy right now. And then allow that joy guide to guide you. It's in the title, to guide you through that. Again, you don't have to know the specific name. I'm saying their name for you is joy guide. The second inner band spirit guide that everyone has is a protector guide. That guide protects you. I use my protector guide when I'm going on long trips, whether it's in my car, an airplane, a train, with someone else, and I will ask, if I happen to be speeding, don't let me have the police see me. Or when I get to my destination, can you provide parking for me? That's worked many, many times for me as I ask my protector guide, not only for safe journeys, but also my car not breaking down, keep me safe on the roads, protect me if something does happen, that I'm okay and that other people are okay. And I always ask for parking. My daughter lives in New York City, and I always ask before going, all right, protector guide, this is where I want my parking space this time. Now, there have been one or two times where my protector guide has said to me, Donna, it's Christmas in New York City. There's not a lot we can do for you this time. But most of the time, your protector guide will do that. Ask for protection. A third inner band spirit guide that we all have is an alchemist guide. I love the alchemist guide. I used this one early on in my mediumship. I was having a lot of back trouble, and I asked my alchemist guide to change my physical body and how it was processing things. So the process of alchemy is changing physical things like rock to diamonds or a liquid to a solid. That's the process of alchemy. But did you know that alchemy is also available for emotional things or physical symptoms in your body? If you're going through a traumatic event, be it a challenge in your life or a challenge with someone in your life, you're going to ask your alchemist guide to guide you in getting through that, to help you change the dynamics maybe of that situation. And as I said, for me, it helped change my back. Now, did it change it immediately? No, but my alchemist guide guided me to the person that I did some really great emotional work with to help my lower back. And then it started to change. It's a process and it's a practice to speak to your inner band spirit guides. Fourth inner band spirit guide is your doctor teacher. Your doctor teacher, you can just say, hey, doctor teacher, is for wisdom. I like to use my doctor teacher if I'm going to speak in front of a group, if I'm going to do a video like this. I ask my doctor teacher to use his words and channel them through me so that I can use my voice to be heard, to be received, to be integrated, to be accepted, and whatever works for those people receiving, they'll keep. And whatever doesn't work, they eliminate out, but that they have that discernment. So your doctor teacher, use that. Maybe you're going into a meeting at work. Maybe you're going into a tough conversation with a friend or a family member. I would use my doctor teacher for that. I would use them and actually say, doctor teacher, I'm going to be going into a conversation right now that I'm not too comfortable with. Can you guide me through it, please? And then after the conversation is over, in any of these dealings with your inner band guides, always say thank you for that. Regardless of how you think it turned out, your inner band spirit guides were guiding you, protecting you, and allowing you to go through that process that you need to go through, that your soul and your physical being needs to go through. Final of the 5 inner band guides is your master teacher. Now, your master teacher typically hangs out behind you, doesn't say a lot, but is a powerful force for you. I know my master teacher is with me when I get those goosebumps down the back of my neck. I know my master teacher was with me when I quiet myself so much that I hear words that aren't mine. I know my master teacher is with me when I feel so empowered in myself that I can't contain it anymore. 5 inner band spirit guides that everybody has and that you can start using today, right now. Outer band spirit guides, you can have as many as 1 or 100 outer band spirit guides. Typically, inner band spirit guides have been with you for maybe lifetimes. And if you're doing work with these inner band spirit guides and you want to meditate with them, call them up one at a time. Ask them specifically if they've been in other lifetimes with you, what you need to learn specifically in this lifetime from them. And they will send you, maybe they'll send you an image of themselves, a feeling, or they might send you some words or sensations. Inner band. Outer band spirit guides could be anybody that has crossed into the world of spirit. For me, Jerry Hicks was the first physical being that had crossed, that appeared to me, and that started my role into mediumship. But he appeared as a full physical being. After he had crossed, he appeared to me. We had a great conversation and then he disappeared. He's one of my outer band spirit guides. Why? Because he can be with many people, not just me. Abraham Lincoln is also one of my outer band spirit guides. He can be with many, many other people, and he is with so many other people guiding them. Do I use him the same way I would use my inner band? I do. And if I ask Abraham Lincoln for a sign, signs are going to come up in later episodes in this series. But if I ask him for a sign and immediately either I see a penny, I see a commercial from him, maybe a book on him somewhere, I know that he's speaking to me and wants to guide me somewhere by that message. So what if you don't have Jerry Hicks, Abraham Lincoln, or one of those types of guides as your outer band? Can you ask them to be one of your outer band guides? Absolutely. Anybody that resonates with you, let's say Albert Einstein, you like that whole sort of mathematical sort of thing, scientific sort of thing. You can ask him to be your outer band spirit guide. Any other president that resonated with you that's gone and crossed and you thought, wow, I feel like I really have a connection to that person. They could be an outer band spirit guide. You would just ask them in a moment of stillness, say, hey, Mr. Einstein, could you be one of my outer band spirit guides? I would really like some guidance for you based on this maybe specific challenge that you're having in your life. You can ask anybody. You can ask any sort of spiritual teacher, maybe that you resonated with here in the physical world that's maybe recently crossed. You can ask them. You can ask the Buddha. You can ask Jesus. You can ask Mother Mary. Anyone that is in the world of spirit can be an outer band spirit guide for you. Okay, so that was inner band and outer band spirit guides. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. All the information is in my bio. Coming up in this series, we're going to talk about all different ways that you can ask spirit specific questions going forward, whether that be about relationship, career, a house that you want to buy, your family members, anything, and how and what specific ways that you receive those messages and how to interpret them. Again, I'm very excited to share this series with you. Thanks so much for joining. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care and good luck with your spirit guides.